Digital Echo Talks. Uh, what if episode 4? Uh, what if Doctor Strange lost his heart instead of his hands? Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, review and breakdown pretty much. Crazy episode.
Indeed. Yep.
Like you start off with Captain Carter, and then even with T'Challa, the lighthearted, and then even the um, episode 3 was kind of dipped into a little bit of darkness there with Hank Pym. But
Mm-hmm.
this just went dove
Yep.
off the
Straight to it.
yep dove off the deep end, man. The full went into Doctor Strange.
Yeah. For me, this one, I actually definitely jumped off into a definite feel of what if, but you don't want it to be real kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it would have been pretty sweet to see it in live action though.
Yeah. Too much work.
Strange versus Strange.
Way
Oh
too
yeah.
much work.
Oh for sure. You know how much CG would have to go into that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I wonder if we'll see uh, Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness. He might come back. Uh, but yeah, all the voice casts um, came back pretty much. Even
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Leslie
Like,
Bibb.
yeah, all of them came back.
Yeah.
This is the first episode.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been pointed out the first episode that all the characters were the original characters.
Yep. Yeah, that was nice. Even Rachel McAdams
Mm-hmm.
came back.
Except when she first popped on, the animated version of her did kind of remind me of Jennifer Garner.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but it looked a lot like Jennifer Garner when she first came in.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it did kind of look a little
Not
off.
really.
Well, but
Should look well like Rachel McAdams, but I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Maybe I haven't
Certain
seen Rachel McAdams in a while.
yeah, certain angles I think got better.
Hmm.
Um,
But when we first see her, she reminded me of Jennifer Garner, not Rachel McAdams.
the Doctor Strange, he looked like Benedict Cumberbatch,
Hmm.
animated. That was pretty cool. You could tell it was him.
Hmm. So yeah, the episode starts out with them going out on the date. It's some award, wasn't it?
Yeah, to celebrate his success on the hemispherectomy,
Hmm.
removing, you know, half of someone's brain successfully.
Yeah, much like in the movie, the original movie, they're off driving down the highway, and only she's with him this time because
Yeah.
they have a better relationship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're actually stay together. Um, yeah, and then she goes past that truck and almost hits.
Boo bam,
Yeah,
crash.
he's like, whoa.
And it wasn't even the road or anything like that. They got bumped from behind.
Yeah, yeah. He was.
Yeah. And instead of his hands, he lost Christine.
You can see him swerving up, and yeah, bam. Even the car hitting the pole, like that was like an
Hmm.
exact shot of
Yep,
of
from
the
the movie.
movie. Yeah, that was crazy.
And then yeah, he eventually was so depressed he went and found the mystic arts again. And
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then yeah, like 2 years pass, and then he's sitting in a chair, and Wong comes up and like, oh, let's go have some tea before you do something stupid.
yep.
He's like, nah, I'm gonna do something stupid, and then what the and just goes back in time, saving Christine.
Hmm. Yep. As he begins the journey to attempt to save Christine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she dies like 10 times, and who knows how many more he actually tried, and
Yep.
Like she was just fated to
Yep.
go.
It was a fixed point in the universe.
Yeah, an
In
absolute.
this universe, this seems to be a totally different universe than our universe.
Yep.
Um, yeah, it's no, totally not what happened in the original MCU.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Yeah, because
and
well, yeah, they weren't together. So and
which was what makes this show even weirder because everyone says, "Oh, this is actual timeline stuff, blah blah blah, and this is the MCU."
mm,
Cool, but why did they just? If that was the case, none of this should enter into live action. None of it.
mm.
None of this should enter into live action and stay canon to the live action stuff.
Oh no. Well, I think that's what the multiverse is gonna do. I think they're gonna they're gonna have it in live action. They're gonna have those certain characters in live action. But I mean, that's not going to. I mean, some things might stay, but all this won't go into the main timeline.
Because if they do, my thoughts are that or just basically, if you did that, then the original 10 years was for nothing. It was a waste of 10 years. If you go and start changing shit from the past,
Right.
what's the point? I mean, you basically built that universe for nothing. I mean, that's just my opinion on it.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to put this timeline into the original, replace this timeline that Doctor Strange is on now, the way he was, became Doctor Strange of, what's the Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
If you put this the way it was, then you just totally erased, everything, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You can't put this into our live action canon because that's just strange
Yeah.
to me. I thought it was funny that in one iteration he just left. He just stood her up. He didn't even go after her.
Oh yeah, yeah, and she dies in the
She ended
building
up-
fire, dude.
She ended up dying anyways.
Yeah. That was it's crazy. And then freaks out the bartender because he just disappears. Yeah.
Yeah. And even when he lets her drive,
Yeah. Yeah.
they still bite it.
Yeah.
But then that's when the Sorcerer Supreme comes, or what's her face, Tilda Swinton.
Yeah.
When he lets her drive and they crash, that's when she comes to him. Before he even becomes Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I mean, before he becomes Sorcerer Supreme.
And it seems like
He
they
just begins his training.
actually make it. They actually made it to the party, and then she has her. She has a
Yeah,
heart
she has a
attack.
stroke. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like-
Yep. Yeah.
Yep, she still
Like-
dies.
Damn. And then you feel it for for Doctor Strange. I mean, yeah. I'm sad watching
Yep.
it over and over again, and
Right? A lot of people are comparing it to like Groundhog Day.
yeah, and Time
It's
Machine.
just,
But like
yeah.
in the Guy Pearce one, he goes back to save her like once, and then he's like, oh, all right, I'm gonna go into the future then. But yeah, and then and there's no Mordo in this. Nowhere.
Nope, there's no Mordo. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of. Maybe they'll save him from later. Save him for later.
Maybe.
What if Mordo became Sorcerer Supreme or whatever? And then
Absolute point.
yeah,
Unchangeable, unmovable.
yep,
He was told that by Tilda Swinton.
yeah, and yeah, he's like, nothing's impossible. You taught me that, and then
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, oh, I'm gonna stop you. And
Yep.
then-
And then
yeah, she
he blasts him with energy,
yeah, and then
and yet he still goes back and forward. I don't remember if it was back. Was it back or forward?
It was back. Yeah,
So he goes back in time
yeah,
to find the what was it, the Book of Cagliostro?
yeah.
Or was it a different book?
Yeah. The Library of Cagliostro.
A library.
Yeah. Comes across a gentleman named Obeng, who is that's actually like the true name of Cagliostro.
Hmm.
So he was pretty much Cagliostro. Obeng the Enabler.
Enabler.
Because yeah, he pretty much enables Strange the entire episode.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, sure, come look at my books. I don't care.
Yep. So he gets in there, and there's protection spells all over it. And he falls down to a pit.
Yeah, oh
And
yeah.
the
Yeah, he can handle one of those protection spells, and they all surround him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, overwhelmed him. And those are the same runes that come back and protect Doctor Strange. Same look, anyway.
Right. Yeah, he gets in there and he freaking studies all those books. And he realizes that he's got to start gaining power from somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, and they comes across the passage too of absorbing other beings,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it's a path to the dark side.
Yeah, and then we see the octopus creature from
Oh, yeah.
earlier,
Yep, episode 1.
who actually has made a couple appearances in here
Yep.
in the whole show already.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of the main consistencies.
Yeah. People are thinking it's who was it? Shit. I forgot the name. Oh shit. Oh, Shumagorath. Because he's all tentacle and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
So he fails at getting that the first time, so he goes after something smaller.
yeah, it gets a little gnome guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, sucks him right up, dude. And
Yeah, well,
gains
yeah.
his energy.
You got to start small, otherwise, you're
Mhm.
gonna. And then he turns into Lopan from Big Trouble in Little China, and then yeah, it starts absorbing folks.
Mm-hmm.
There's some crazy imagery
Right, definitely crazy
Uh,
imagery.
as
The
he's.
bug comes up and he takes the bug's cape
Yep.
because it's a lot like
It's
yeah,
like, oh yeah, like the Cape
draw a whole line of bugs.
bugs. Yeah. Down.
And a raven, a giant raven. Yeah, and again, yeah, like you said, turns into Lopan.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, and then like with each absorption, he changes.
Yeah, he becomes pretty much that creature.
Yep. And then there's one where he gets the facial features of Dormammu, but with a
Yep.
third eye.
Mhm. Right. Yep.
Like even the purple eyeballs, it's like
Mm-hmm.
like
Like he absorbed Dormammu.
yep, yep. Well, he spent centuries absorbing other beings and shit. And
Mhm.
yeah, he was crazy powerful.
This is yeah.
Like in the comic books, he was that powerful. He was that strange.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
And then yeah, during that, like in the middle of that, is when he the first time, uh, Owatu,
Oh yeah.
the Watcher,
Yep.
he's
yep.
like acknowledged.
Yep. Yeah. He heard him. He heard him talking.
Mhm.
He's like, should I tell him? Or I mean, I could. I could tell him, but is he gonna listen to me? He's like, what? Hello.
Yeah, and Strange just keeps going until he freaking finally gains that octopus
Yeah. He's like, huh. that was weird.
strength.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the last one that he did, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
Yeah,
then,
and then shortly after that is when he realized how much time had passed of him sucking up all them magical beings.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorcerer Armani.
He goes, yeah, he goes back to Obang, who's old now, and then he reveals that it's centuries had passed, and he was frozen in time for centuries, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then
freaking crazy.
yeah, he tells them of another Strange, another Doctor Strange. And we're like,
Yep,
what?
there's
What?
Strange that decided not to go down this path.
Yeah, yeah, and then they show him.
Mm.
Yeah, he's like, all right, that's enough living in the
Yep.
past for one day. Then
They
he go,
show him changing his mind.
yeah. Then he goes outside and finds the whole world going to Inky.
Yep. What the hell? And then freaking sorcerer. Oh, what's her face?
Oh, the ancient
Always
one.
forget her name. Ancient one. Thank you.
Yep.
The ancient one shows up again
Oh,
and
yep.
tells him pretty much tells him what's going on.
Yeah, and yeah,
But she shows up in a different form because at this point in time she'd
she,
already died.
yeah, and he's like, yeah, this was like the end of the world, isn't it? And she's like, yeah, pretty much. That's why I'm here, letting you know. Um, and then, yeah, she tells him that she uh, split him into two,
Yep.
into two,
When
and,
she blasted him the first time. Yep.
and
She
he's,
had to split him in two. So.
yeah, he's like, that's not the simplest or the smartest thing you could have done. And then him and Wong,
Yeah, that's when Wong, who's slowly
yeah, Inky in a way.
melting away,
Yep. Yeah, put that protection spell
helps
on
put
him.
the protection spell on. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like Wong.
Yeah,
He's
he's
awesome.
awesome. Yeah, yeah, dude. Need more Wong. I can't wait to see Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
It's fuck. It's pissing me off.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Wasn't it? When is Shang-Chi out on?
45
It's
days.
45 days. It's October
15th.
15th, right?
18th probably.
18th. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, after the protection spell that was put on this Strange, freaking
Oh yeah, he's like, how are you gonna find him? And he's
yeah.
like, oh, shit, he found me.
Yep. I don't think I got to worry about that. I
Yep.
think he found me.
Yep. Bam. Falls into a
So
hole.
yeah, there he is. So the whole premise of that is he soaked up all these other souls, but it wasn't enough to finally bring Christine back. So he realized, I've got to become whole again to do that.
Yep. Yeah, because he was split into two,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, kind of rejoined.
They're there, yeah. They're down there talking, telling him how it is. Creepy-eyed Strange is freaking
Oh yeah, he's got
telling him how it
shit
is.
coming out his back, and Doctor Strange is like, "Ooh, what the heck is going on there?"
Clearly went off the deep end. But yeah, that's how. Then yeah, these two fight
Oh yeah.
because yeah, it's a pretty wicked fight too. All sorts of magic.
Yeah, yeah. He tries to absorb him 1st and
Mhm.
then with that protection spell, it didn't take.
Yep.
And
It's
then,
pretty wicked. You think he
yeah,
wins,
dude.
but then he comes back and shoots him off into a uh, alternate reality, kind of like a mirror universe of him being Christine,
Oh
telling him
yeah.
that they should be together.
And he like, well, before that, he sends like some like sandworms after him and shit. That was
Oh
crazy.
yeah, soul sort. Mm,
Yeah, and then yeah. And then he, like Doctor Strange like shoots some sort of blast at him that thinks he got him, and then a light comes up,
yeah.
and then gets sucked into the darkness. That was crazy. That was creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah, this episode was really dark.
yeah. And then yeah, like he tries to fool him like, oh, look what we can have, Christine back, and then he's like, This shit ain't real.
Mm-hmm.
And then nope, it was Doctor Strange all along.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, then it's all for naught because he ends up becoming one with him anyways.
Yep. Yeah. They freaking Doctor Strange mops the floor with him. Basically, he gets rid of that
Yep.
protection spell, and then that last little bit on his head slides that away like it's nothing.
Yeah. And absorbs Strange and then turns the eye of Agamotto red.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. Just.
Nothing but fire. And that's when he brings Christine back.
Mm-hmm.
After you see a glimpse of what he becomes, because he becomes like a creature.
Yeah. Yeah, and like
He takes all those forms.
when he's
And
like,
then that's when he brings Christine back.
yeah, when he's taking her out of the car, you can hear like the Doctor Strange music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's peppered out throughout the whole episode, which I thought was great.
Yep, that was
I
awesome.
love that music.
Good theme, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and yeah, he's got like eyes all over him, and he's got tentacles coming out his back, wings, and
Mm-hmm. Just a horrible looking creature.
yeah, freaks
He's
out
basically
Christine.
all of them. There's all of them
Yep.
formed into one.
Yeah, it's like they were almost trying to take over. They're all working together.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he brings her back, and then she starts to incubate.
Yep. And he's like, ah,
Like, wait a minute, this wasn't supposed to happen.
yeah,
No. What did you think was gonna happen, Strange?
yep, right, yeah. Yeah, he didn't care.
So yeah, that's when he realizes he's got to do something. He tries to hold off the whole destruction of the universe because it's all basically crumbling around him.
Yeah,
And then he talks to the Watcher again.
yeah,
He tells him, "Hey, you got to help me."
yeah. He's like, yeah, you're a god to help me, and
Mhm.
he's like, I'm not a god, neither are you. It's like a crazy line, or like, help me fix this or something like that. And he's like you fixed Christine. It's like, ooh, yeah, it was crazy. And that's the most you actually see of the Watcher. So I think like as the stories
Well,
go on, you'll see more and more of him because you actually see his full body.
right, and they're actually connected more in the comics too. So
Yeah.
Strange and Uatu, the Watcher, they're
Oh.
they're connected more in the comics.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
But
he's
yeah.
like super powerful in the comics. Of course, he knows about him. So yeah, I can see that
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
So yeah, he's encapsulated in this little thing.
Yeah.
You don't really see the end. Well, it basically forms onto itself.
Yeah. Yeah. Closes in. Uh, Christine says to him, like, "What did you do?" Or Steven, "What did you do?" And before fading herself, and then
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, he's sitting in this
he actually,
crystal.
yeah, he actually sounds remorseful afterward, at least, but even though he's, uh, you know, did some terrible shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, and it ends with him stopping and apologizing.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I'm so
Yeah, it's definitely one of the
sorry.
craziest episodes.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely one of the craziest episodes.
Yeah. And like, when he was a beast, he had like this snake around his neck too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm remembering. It's like, but yeah, I don't know if like later on if he's gonna try and fix the world or if he's just gonna continue being bad.
I don't know, yeah, because later in previews and trailers and stuff, you see Captain Carter talking to a Strange.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and that it was him. So, yeah, maybe he turns over a new leaf. I don't
well,
know.
I don't know, but yeah, it should be interesting.
Yeah.
Should
Yeah.
be interesting.
Hopefully it does. Otherwise, he's gonna it's gonna wreak havoc. Maybe he'll come back in, like I said, Multiverse of Madness, and that's who helps Scarlet Witch. Like, oh, you can get your boys back. You know, help me get Christine back. You know, they work together. Start.
What did I just say? What did I just say? I don't want this stuff messing around
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
with my live action timelines.
Yep. Well, his stuff would be
You
erased
keep
anyway
this
later.
here
So,
on the Disney Plus stuff.
yeah. Well, it's the multiverse.
No, I'm kidding.
Right
It'd
now.
be cool to see in live action for sure.
And if that Doctor Strange that was in Spider-Man is Doctor Strange, even though it doesn't seem like Doctor Strange, could be
Mhm.
A, Mephisto, or B, could be
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Well, I guess it could be.
Yeah, because
Anything's possible.
yeah, like I said, he looked like a plastic version of
It was in the
Doctor Strange.
part in the No Way Home trailer. Yeah, it didn't really look like Strange.
No.
He didn't act like Strange.
No,
That's for sure.
His hair was too shiny black, and then, you know, the white on the side. It looked awful.
Yeah, it was like I was telling you before, though. I feel like it's going to lean into a Mephisto or some other sort of
Yeah,
dark entity.
it could, especially with the story they're trying to tell. Pretty much, you know,
Mhm.
it's like the comic books. He makes a deal with Mephisto.
Yep. And it would make sense that it would be Mephisto because of the situation. And Mephisto knows how to work magic and mess with time.
Right.
So
And
it would work that it would be Mephisto and not actual Doctor Strange who does his deal with Peter and screws everything up. And
Yep.
that would explain why they fight later on in that trailer too,
yeah, because he's carrying some sort of
because that could be the
Cube?
real Strange.
yeah, right.
Mm.
Because in the trailer, Doctor Strange doesn't have the scars on his hands. I don't know
Mm.
if they were gonna put him in
The
later.
one in the house, the lazy Strange.
The lazy Strange, yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so I don't know if that's our Doctor Strange or what is he doing right now? You know, what is the actual Doctor Strange doing right now? If that's not Doctor Strange,
Mm-hmm.
is he up fixing the
yeah.
roof?
He's out on business.
Yeah, he probably got word about the multiverse, and he's like, ah, shit. Time to go
So
to
we're
work.
talking to Wanda. Remember, he was that little speck in the
Oh, yeah.
new thing. That was him.
That.
So he's out talking to Wanda right now.
That's crazy. No.
All right. Yeah, that'll do it for me. I gotta get to bed.
All right. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Join us next time for What If in a couple of days. And, yeah. Have a good one.
We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.